All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Welcome in. So, we're going to get right into it. Hello, hello, hello. Yellow. It's your boy Tiger here. So, this video is going to be just one of those, a community update video. So, this was supposed to originally just be in text format. I was just going to put this in Discord, but as I began to think about it, it was going to be a lot to type. I was going to make it into multiple announcements, but again, it was me explaining everything. It was literally going to be too much in text form. So I'm putting it in here. I'm going to throw the little notes into an announcement in Discord. But let's get right to it because we got a lot to discuss. So what I'm going to do, I have stream, Discord, and what I'm calling MCU, which is miscellaneous community updates. That's what I'm calling it. So I have 3 sections to talk to you about. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read what I typed and then I'm going to explain it. So just give you an example. Let's get started. So we're starting off with the stream. And the first note I have is tracking hours. Now, recently, I went to I tuned into a dev stream for the bot that we currently use, and because there was some updates and things of that nature. My point is that I'm working on it right now in terms of figuring out how to implement it in things. But this is May 1st, by the way. Hello. This is our community update for May. But so I'm working on it right now in reference to giving you guys an ability, because like I can see it within the bot, but I don't know that I don't think you guys have a way to access it. So that is essentially what I am in the midst of researching. Because it seems like we can do it, and I don't see why we wouldn't be able to do it, especially with how much you can do with this bot. We use the Mix It Up bot, by the way, for those who don't know. But yeah, so that's going to be the first thing that I am working out this month. I was trying to have it ready by today. Crazy week I just had. So, but that's going to be something that we're going to be working on implementing very, very soon. Okay? So, second thing is chat games. Now, this is, I mean, give or take, you either like it or you don't, you use it or you don't. This is just something I'm thinking about. Again, from the dev stream, just looking at how, they basically revamped their website, turned it into a wiki and all of this stuff. So it's a lot of information out there. So I just have to kind of like sift through it and see what I need. But this is something I'm thinking about adding. This is something that is just kind of like oh, it's nice when it happens, but this isn't gonna, I don't believe anyway. It's just me, things can change. I don't believe that this is going to be something that is just like, oh, we're always gonna do this kind of thing. It's just something to, just something different, something just to keep a variety of things going all at once. Okay, so that wasn't really much of an update, but it's something that I'm looking into. Just wanted to give you a heads up. The third one, okay, so now this one, add idea game name commands. Now, as many of you know, I have been looking for a very long time in reference to how to basically gather information from you guys in command form, meaning that what I wanted to do was, like, say we have say there's a character in a game that we want to name. What I wanted to do is I wanted to give you guys the ability to put in a command in chat and have your response, and I'd be able to see the list of names you guys picked, and I'd be able to pick from there, right? So we have been able to do that, chat. I have reached out to the support team for the Mix It Up bot. They graciously provided me the command path. I had to figure out a little bit, but they gave me 97% of it. So we have the ability to, I have 3 sections, okay? Add an idea, add a game, and add a name, okay? I was going to abbreviate it, but I feel like you guys should it'll be easier for you guys to remember if I keep the command out. So it's literally exclamation mark add idea, exclamation mark add game, exclamation mark add name. So for instance, if we have, like I said before, if we have a character that we're trying to name, you would do exclamation mark add name and then put the name that you want, and it would go into a list for me on my computer so the where I can pull it up. If you want to add, like, these are basically like suggestion type things. If you like add idea, it's all one word. So you get it. So if you want to add a game to the suggestion queue, you can put it there. If you want to add a name while we're doing it, I'll set up like a timer, put 2 minutes, and then I'll pull from it or something. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to let you guys know that has been implemented. I already put the commands in. They've been in for a little bit. I didn't make the announcement just yet. It's only been in for like a week. But I wanted to make sure you guys knew it was there. I just remembered something else I got to talk about. Whoops. Okay. We'll get back to that. Okay. Okay. Anyway, on the fly editing. There we go. Okay. So yeah, that is there. I'm going to be, we'll see. Anyway, moving on. So that's there. Okay. So the next thing we're talking about in reference to the stream, this is the last thing specifically for stream. Format. And what I wrote down here is we are going into finisher mode. I have mentioned a lot recently in reference to being what it means to be a variety streamer. I'm learning the definition. It sounds, if you look at it from the outside, it's like, oh, you get to play different games. No, that is not just it. When you are trying to build an expectation from your viewer base, they're not just expecting you to start that game. They are expecting you to finish it. They are expecting, like for instance, if like we have a few series going on right now. Now, if I were to start 3 games and give you 5 episodes each, and you really enjoyed the game, and then I go on and play 15 other games, that's not a good expectation for you to have from me. So that's so basically what I'm saying is that I'm going to be reformatting. I know we have a bunch of different series right now. I'm going to be reformatting things so that all of the things that we're doing right now, plus what we do in the future, can get done. It's not just enough to start it. We got to finish it. Mainly me, mainly me. So that is my commitment to you guys. Like I said, I know that there are some series that we are working right now. There's at least 2, technically 3, but there's 2. So, kind of 4. But anyway, my point is I'm aware of what's going on right now in reference to the series that we have going. Some of them may take a backseat temporarily until we can have the proper time to finish them, if that makes sense. It's not like, oh, we'll get to it next year. No, that's not what I mean. What I'm saying is right now we're in the midst of something. As soon as that's done, we may venture back into one of the ones that's not finished, because one of them is going to take me forever to finish. I'm not going to even lie to you. It's going to take me forever. You guys know which series I'm talking about. That's going to take forever. That's just a given. That's just how that's going to go. All right, fine. Not Outlast. I'm not talking about Outlast. I'm talking about the Assassin's Creed, where we're going to play through literally from 1, all of the main franchise ones. That's going to take me forever. We're still on 1 right now. We have about 7 to 9 episodes, but it's going to take a while. So that's what I mean. So we're also working on Dishonored. I was trying not to say the games. I didn't want to date this too much, but hey, there you go. So we have Dishonored, we have Assassin's Creed, we have Outlast, and we just started the 7 Days to Die on PC because it released on Game Pass. So once 7 Days to Die, I'm giving you an example. Once 7 Days to Die, once we finish off what I want to accomplish in that series, we have another game lined up. I'm not going to say what the game is because I haven't announced it to my, I haven't announced it yet. I know what it is, but anyway, so after that's done, we're going to go on to that next game. After that next game is done, we're going to dabble back into the series that we started here, and we're going to finish, and we're just going to go from there. We're just going to be building off of that. So it's going to be a little tricky. That's why I said I'm going to be reformatting things, and I will 100% let you know as soon as I have the format down packed. Okay, so that's basically the biggest announcement I have in reference to the stream is that we are going to be finishing, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be finishing. That is the new direction. That is the focus here. So we're going to be doing that. There's a lot of ideas. There's literally hundreds of ideas that I have for the stream, and we are going to be finishing those ideas and implementing them, if you will. Okay, so that is the stream portion of the updates. Next one we have is the Discord. Okay, first one here, Community Day voting channel every week, Thursday to Wednesday, going professional. Going professional kind of went with the last stream update, but in reference to this, there is a Community Day voting channel in the Discord. I did implement that. I didn't make the announcement because I was trying to figure it out first before I said anything. So there is basically, you guys know, every Friday it's Community Day. If I don't have, any suggestions, or, if I don't believe that the suggestions fit, well, it is what it is. Every Friday, you guys get to vote on a game for us to play. Whether it's a multiplayer game, whether you want another episode of a specific series that we're already doing, that's where, whether it's just a chilled stream day where we watch videos or we listen to music, you understand what I'm saying. It's about the community. So that's essentially what that is. Okay. So in reference to how I'm pulling the suggestions, there is a channel in Discord for it. Just said that. But how I'm pulling it will be, as it said, from in terms of voting, it'll go from Thursday to Wednesday. Now, sounds weird, doesn't it? But so, for instance, this is Sunday I'm recording this. Essentially this Wednesday would close the voting for this Friday. And then Thursday would open the voting for next Friday. The reason why I'm doing that is because that's what I meant when I said I'm going professional. The reason why I'm giving myself like I'm stopping the voting on Wednesday is because in order to give me time to, number one, prepare the game, get used to the game a little bit, not complete the game in a day, but it's in order for me to set things up properly. That's what Thursday and possibly part of Friday will be for. Instead of just so pulling the game like an hour before stream on Friday, and so this is what you guys wanted. Let me see how this works. We're not going to be doing that. That's what I meant by we're going to be going professional, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to, we're going to be handling things differently. So that's why I'm giving myself that time frame. Possibly, if we got enough going on, if we have enough going on, Wednesday will give me the opportunity to see okay, so this is what they want. Whether it be through, you guys supporting the stream via subs or donations, whatever, or whether it be me, going to get the game out of pocket, it'll give me that time to do that and to set it up and to, test out the, the audio and get a little bit in reference to the controls and stuff like that. So that's what I mean by that. That's why I'm giving myself Thursday to Wednesday. Okay. So there's that. Next one is along the line of this one. Okay, so I reversed these announcements. So now you know that there is a place for you to go and vote. That is going to be basically a strictly what I just spoke about. That is going to be strictly a reaction channel. So the next announcement here is community game channel. Now, this is where you put in your suggestions. If you see somebody who has a game that you would like to see, vote it up, basically. And what I'm going to do, I'm gonna have to figure that out. But what I'm going to do is I'm gonna grab some top suggestions here, and I am going to then convert that and put it into the community day voting channel so that you guys can vote. Um I'm going to I'm going to figure out all the timing and the things of that nature so that we can be ready. Um so yeah. So that is essentially what that's for. One channel is going to be strictly reaction, um to just put games in there. No, sorry. Just separate those. One is going to be strictly reaction, and this is going to be how the community day game gets chosen. The second one is a suggestion box, is the community day suggestion box. This is where you put all your entries in, and then I pull from this to put it into the reaction channel. I hope that makes sense. Um, Again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, DM me. Feel free to drop in, a question into our need help section. Um, and yeah, so feel free. Um, Now the the okay, so now the next thing is that we have Discord only movie night channel. Discord only movie night channel. There you go. So now until I figure out how we might be able to watch a movie on stream without getting in trouble, I haven't figured that out yet. But um until we figure that out, it's going to be Discord only for now. Now, our server currently is, I don't know how many of you guys know about Discord Nitro and things of that nature and the boost and everything. Our server currently is at level 1, which means that I have the ability to stream to you in a higher quality than a default server. Okay? I have played around with it a little bit in reference to how it works. Still getting the details, like the fine details set up, but we do have a suggestion box for movie night. There's some suggestions already in there from me, from members of the community as well. I like where that's at right now. It's under construction because and I changed it to movie nights coming soon. I changed it to that because I don't want to send the wrong message to new people coming in, to our new members coming in, to say that, oh, so this is what they do already. That's still being set up. I don't, like I said, I don't want to give the wrong impression. That is something that we're going to do. That is something that I want to do. I just, there's just some things that have to be figured out first before we venture into that, because as you guys know, yes, it does take me a while to get some things implemented, but that's because once I start with something, I don't want to stop. So once we start movie nights, I don't want to have a reason to stop, if that makes any sense. I don't want to be inconsistent with it. I want to make sure that I understand how this works, the ins and outs, as much as I can, so that we can keep this going for as long as possible. Okay? So that's in reference to the Discord only movie nights. Okay, the next thing, frequently check events. Now, this is something that has been added recently to Discord. I believe, I can't remember exactly when, but I know that a lot of this you guys are not used to seeing, because our Discord, I'll be honest with you, has been pretty bare bones. It's just been like, hey, I'm going live, or it's like, hey, every once in a while the hangout chat pops up. It dings. Now, there's a lot that's going to be going into the Discord. There's a lot to pay attention to. That's why I am breaking it down for you. And that's why I'm here for you. That's why I had to learn how it worked before making this announcement to you. There's a lot going on. So when I say frequently check events, is as you guys know, we just, I don't know how many weeks ago, maybe 3 at this point. We just had 3 or 4 possibly. We just had a Destiny 2 binge session where we went for like 2 weeks. Now I set up the event. I made the announcement to say, hey guys, this event is this is when this is gonna be going on. You had the ability to hit I'm interested and all of that stuff. So this is just like a like a Discord calendar, if you will. This is just to let you know what's happening, and you know, if this basically is just to keep you updated as to what's going on within the server itself. Okay? Um that I could use to to make some announcements for YouTube and stuff like that. It's literally just a Discord calendar. That's it. I don't want you to think of it as it's strictly Discord. It can be literally anything. I could be making announcements about streams and put an event and be like, "Hey, we're doing an IRL stream on this day." And then this is just to give you, this is like an internal calendar. It's a community calendar. I'll put it that way. Not a Discord calendar, it's a community calendar within the Discord. There you go. Okay, so that is going to be at the top of the Discord, all the way at the top, all the way at the top. It's just gonna say events. You click on it, and if there's no events going on, obviously there's nothing. There's nothing that's gonna be showing up. But if there is, it's gonna have a number there on how many events is going on. It's when you go to when you look at my Discord icon, it's gonna show like a little calendar in the top right. I don't know if they plan on fixing on adjusting that, but right now it's in the top right. So that's how you know when things are going on within the server. Okay. Now this last one, this is a pretty big one. Check descriptions, threads, and pins of every channel you are a part of. Long process, as I will be adding a description to every channel. Now, what this means is that I am in the midst of one of the other changes that I'm getting the groundwork done first. One of the other changes that I'm going to be adding in is that I will be adding in a basically reaction roles to give you channel access. As I mentioned in the last Discord video, the last community update video, I want you to have a personalized Discord. I don't want because I don't want you to be part of a channel that you have no interest in and you just mute it. That's not what that's for. That's not how I want my Discord to be situated. Okay? When you see my Discord name go off on your phone, on your computer, whatever, tablet, whatever, I want it to be interesting to you. So I'm giving you the ability to make your own Discord within my Discord. That is what I'm aiming for. So that's why I'm adding these things. So if you're not interested in something, it doesn't bother me any. I want you to have access to what you want access to. Okay? So that's going to be coming. So the reason I'm basically talking about the descriptions, threads, and pins is because I am not going to be able to have like, this is what this channel is for. It's like when you join a channel, that is most likely will not be there. That description, if I put it into the actual channel, that's not going to be there. That will be in the description telling you about the. Now all of this stuff that I'm mentioning to you is at the top of the Discord. The descriptions, pins, threads, all of that is at the top, all 3 of them. In that will give you a description to the channel, maybe some rules if it's like to the channel's what's the word? Not channel specific, but to the channels that it applies to, there will be rules in there. Okay? So just giving you some guidelines. Guidelines, that's a better word. To give you some guidelines as to how the channel works. Okay? Threads, that is I don't know how many people know about Threads, but that is basically, I have a specific topic. I don't want it to get lost in chat. So I create a thread that people, it's kind of like a DM within a regular comment section, if that makes any sense. So it's like a conversation within within a comment box. So those are going to be listed there. So we talked about the description, we talked about the threads and the pins. The pins is basically going to give you important information as it relates to the channel, whether it be posted by a mod, whether it be posted by a community member. It's basically something to pay attention to. So, um, so yeah. So the reason why I said it's a long process is because a lot of you don't know how many actual channels there are in the Discord, because I've marked some of them as private, because whether I'm working on the permissions and whether it's not time to release that yet. A lot of channels in the Discord are private. Now, each channel that I've created has the ability to have a description, pins, and threads. So in order for everyone to be clear about what it is that channel is about, I have to add a sufficient enough or I don't know how to say it. I the word escapes me right now. But basically giving you a good enough description as to what it is this channel is about, so that so that you're not confused, so that basically how it maneuvers and stuff like that. I don't know the words right now. The words escape me. But I'm giving you a description about literally every channel in my Discord. That is going to take some time to do. So please bear with me. I got a lot of work ahead of me. Now, keep in mind, some of the descriptions, I know particularly one in particular right now, has in the description is a comment from a member of the community, meaning I didn't have to do it. So if I see something that is a perfect description or a perfect explanation as to what the channel is about and how the channel runs, I'll post your comment in there. So just as a heads up. Okay, that was the last thing for the Discord section. Now we get into the MCU, miscellaneous community updates. Here we go. Every YouTube video, this is the first item, every YouTube video except for the shorts, re-releasing everything. Okay, so I spoke to you guys a few times in reference to the YouTube channel that we have. And that pretty much gives you an idea as to what to expect. I am drawing close, almost where I want to be. Almost where I want to be. I told you that I am going to be re-releasing everything on my YouTube channel, including old videos, including current ones. Probably not the community update ones, because those are specific time frames. Those are specific time frames. So I'm going to be re-releasing everything. So that is going to take some time. That is how you will essentially, I guess, get a peek behind the scenes as to what series I'm working on. Yeah, that I'm going to be re-releasing everything to give the consistency that I'm looking for in my own channel. Okay, so I'm going to present to you what I want you to see, if that makes any sense. So once I have this pool of content ready to go, I'm going to be, number one, re-releasing the old stuff, and then the new stuff is coming right behind it. and then we're just gonna go. Like I said, sustainable progress or growth. I want to make sure that what I am doing, I have the ability to continue doing. So there's that. Second thing, I think that's it in reference to the YouTube channel. Now, this one here, replying to messages in stream as well as Discord. No noties in Discord if you just type. What I'm saying is that I'm letting you know now. There will be multiple conversations going off at one time, whether it be in the Discord, whether it be in the stream. This is going to be a thing. This is going to be a thing. I'm letting you know right now. This is going to be a thing. So, if you want people to know that you are talking to them or responding to them, hit that reply button within the Discord, within the stream. It'll show the thread and everything like that. Just get used to doing that. Let people know that you are responding to them. It makes for an easier chat experience for everyone involved, including me, because if you put a comment, there is a great chance that you could be responding to someone and I think you're talking to me. And it creates miscommunication that doesn't need to be there. So please take advantage of this tool that is available to you. Now, in reference to the Discord, my second sentence there is that, like, you see it mainly within like a hangout channel, right? If somebody types in something, or like for instance, if they say, oh, I went to this amusement park, and you just type, how was it? The notification will go off, right? The notification will go off, but it's going to be the generic one. There's two different types of notifications. One is the generic one, and one is the one where it pops up like a mention. For those of you who don't know what mentions are, it's when, you hit at everyone, or you at somebody's name specifically. It's like, I'm talking directly to you. So when you just reply, when you just type, it's just a regular notification for them. When they come to see the Discord, they'll just see the little white, arrow saying that something's going on in the Discord. If they come through, the PC or whatever. Now, if you hit reply, they get a notification. So they see a number when they go to my Discord. And now they find that number, and what they will find is your reply. So if you want your reply to get noticed more often, hit that reply button. Hit that reply button within the Discord, because it creates a numbered notification for them. It's easier for them to find. It's easier for them to say, oh, they're responding to me. Okay. So that's that. Okay. Third item, answering questions in chat. Now, as many of you know, because we variety stream, because we are a variety gaming community, there are going to be times where I cannot 100% pay attention to chat. There are going to be times where I miss things because I'm in a moment, I'm in a cutscene, or we're playing a story game and I'm like here with it and it's really good. It's like a TV show and I'm just here with it. There's times where I'm going to miss stuff. This goes out to mods, VIPs, and basically regulars around my community. Feel free. Don't be arrogant. Don't be, aggressive about it, but feel comfortable enough if somebody new comes in and says, "Hey, do you guys have Discord?" Type in the command for them. Put the command in and put a little heart help me out. I'm not saying you guys don't. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm empowering you, giving you like my okay, saying that you have my permission. You don't have to, if somebody new comes in and was like, oh, I wasn't talking to you, direct that at me. Okay. I'm giving you the say so. I'm giving you the authority and the power and the I'm giving you the opportunity to show some love here. Again, don't be aggressive, don't be arrogant. We don't do that. We don't do that. I'm giving you the authority to respond to those comments in chat, especially if I miss it or if a mod miss it. If you see it goes on a little bit, for one, let me say this. Make sure this is understood. I mean, I don't really think I have to say it, but I'm going to just in case there's some new people that see this. For one, the chain of command is me, mods, VIPs, and then everyone else. Me, mods, VIPs, and then everyone else. That's four. That's four. You see four there. Me, mods, and VIPs. Let us have the opportunity to do our jobs, to handle our own responsibilities. Because number one, I don't want the wrong information getting out there. So this is why I'm saying if you're comfortable enough, if you know enough about our community, feel free to, to step up in that moment. If you don't, again, we have a chain of command here. And it's set in place for that reason. Okay? So, if a comment is missed or things of that nature, if a mod misses it, if a VIP misses it, or it happens, at me or at one of the mods, just to let them know, hey, there's a question here. I think there's an answer, but I don't know what it is. Something, it's simple like that. Just be kind to people. Show some love and respect. You know what I mean? Okay, so that's that. Okay. This is along the same lines where it say hello and goodbye. Something simple. There's something simple. How we're going forward is that we're building a community. Somebody new comes in chat, everybody give them a wave or a heart or a hug emote or something like that. Don't be weird. You can't help that. I'm joking. But say hello. Somebody going to sleep, tell them have a good night. Or somebody's leaving, tell them bye or wave at them or something. I don't know. Feel free to connect with the person next to you. I have been in many streams and I mod for some. I have modded for some where the mod comes in. Nobody except for the streamer and other mods acknowledges them. Personal choice, I guess. But that's not how we're going to be. I'm holding everyone accountable to this, including myself. Obviously, I have to say hello. It's a potential new viewer just saying hi. Just make everybody feel welcome. Connect with the person next to you. Okay? That's all I have to say about that. You find your way to do it when you're comfortable, how you want to do it, but I'm holding everyone accountable to that. Next. This is the second to last one. Okay. So this one is rules and changes to chat. Okay. So along the same lines with the whole, description and Discord thing, I am going to be adding like chat rules. For those who are familiar with, because currently we're on Twitch. And for those who are familiar, when you go into somebody, when you go into a new chat, and you click to comment, most have chat rules and they have a list of things. I'm going to be adding that. I haven't had that for a while, but that is something that's like it's weighing on me now as very, very important because of this next move I'm about to make. Um, um, Pay attention to those rules. Pay attention to those rules. All I'm gonna say is, not a mean person. I don't have a mean bone in my body. I really don't. But I am responsible for what happens within my community. So violators will be handled accordingly. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Okay. Um. So, the chat rules are gonna be implemented for new people coming into chat. It's going to be a command, and a portion of it is going to be within my bio. I'll explain that later, but a portion of it is going to be explained into my bio. One specific thing, but we'll talk about that at a later time. Last thing, and I'm done. 41 minutes. Jesus. Last thing, and I'm done. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's the last thing on my list. I appreciate everyone who has been supporting me throughout this journey, whether you were here for a minute, whether you were here for a month or a year, or 10 years. I'm not 10 years in, but I appreciate you. Everybody has contributed in their own little way. Not little way, in their own unique way. So I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you, and you guys are awesome. So I want to say thank you, and with this new direction, I feel this is the best way for me to show my appreciation for the support you guys have been showing me. A lot of you guys have messaged me, when I was taking breaks because of mental things was going on. A lot of you have messaged me saying, hey, when are you coming back? Or, hey, I really enjoyed this. Or, you show up in stream and then we're having we're having a ball in stream. We're just having a great time. And you guys make me want to keep going. So this is, no, you didn't mute. It was, can you hear it? I don't think you can hear it. It's an ice cream truck outside. Anyway, moving on. So you guys have encouraged me to keep going. And this is the best way that I know to show my appreciation for the support and encouragement and inspiration that you guys have presented to me, that you guys have like filled me with. So, thank you. I hope this video was informative as well as enlightening. Again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to DM me on Discord, Twitter, Xbox, or even, YouTube doesn't have anything like that. But you can reach me on Twitter, Discord, or Xbox. I appreciate you all. Yeah, I know how this goes. Follow the socials. The Discord, Twitter, Xbox, and YouTube. I appreciate every single one of y'all. I will see y'all next time. Until then, y'all know the motto. If you're going to do it right. Peace, y'all. I'm out. Love y'all.